the right-wing propaganda media is something that I rant about every week. But I'm done. I'm officially done. Actually, I've been done with it for a long time, so I don't know why I'm saying officially now, but I'm done with this idea that these assholes just go on TV, say whatever the fuck they want to with no pushback whatsoever. It is time to start pushing back. And I know a lot of these journalists have jobs, and if they continue to push back, a couple things going to happen. Who knows? Do they get fired?
Right.
Or you're going to have the White House say, okay, you're not allowed to be around us anymore and ask any questions. Right. Although I would really love to see a part where we get in this country where journalists are asking questions to these assholes and they say something like, this Atlantic reporter who's a third-rate reporter and he's a liar and he just wants to, when they say shit like that, they need to turn around, pack up their shit, and not ask them a fucking question and just walk away from them and say, you know what? I'm not doing this with you people anymore. And then just let them do their own journalistic investigations on things and report it. Fuck asking these assholes questions anymore, because all they're going to do is lie right to your face. Fuck them.
Right. I know. But then what? Like, no, seriously, then what?
But if there's no pushback, Lana, what's the point of asking the questions? Or if they're not even going to allow any pushback, they might push back one question and then move on to another reporter.
But the question's there, right? Like, the question is actually information. So if we're not even getting the question, it can't even dawn on anyone out there, oh, wait, they didn't answer that question, right? Because the question is not being asked. So you don't know because there's no questions. And then where do the political journalists go? What do they report on? Like mushrooms? Like what happened?
No, I'm saying they still report, but they report on the flat out lies and just concentrate on the lies instead of asking them questions. And I may be naive into thinking that, we've already heard these reporters for years with the Trump administration ask these questions over and over and over again. And apparently it doesn't work because people still voted for Donald Trump.
Or not voted at all.
Or not voted at all. And right, exactly. And that's why I'm saying, there's got to be a strategy shift unless, like I said, either these news agencies or reporters really just don't give a fuck. And they're like, I've got a job. I don't care who's president. I make enough money. I'm not going to be affected by it. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But something's got to change. And I'm tired of these people just flat looking at these reporters and the cameras and looking at the American people and lying and being able to basically get away with it without any pushback whatsoever. But I don't know. I maybe I'm looking at it differently.
I mean, it's a way to look at it. I get it. Like, I get the frustration because I feel it too. But I just also feel like they need to be in the room. Like, they just need to be in the room just in case. Like, they just need to be in the room. And at least if they're in the room and they can ask the question, then they can go back on a show and say, yes, I was in the briefing room, blah, 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 blah. I asked this question. She just went over my head and then at least they can report on it. Like, I don't know.
And there are good things that you say that now that you say that, like Elon Musk literally had to admit that we made a mistake talking about condoms to Gaza, stuff like that.
Sometimes you may get a slip up, like you may and I think that's sometimes why they will go to Trump when he's in doing whatever, just to hear if there's something that they can get. Like, I know it's for sound bites and clicks and, all of those things, but also to see, what does he say? That Hegseth thing was good, right? Because he lied. He lied, right? So would we say they shouldn't have asked him because we knew he was going to lie? No, they should have asked him because then we got to see him sweat. And then we got act all nervous and try to evade and start talking about some other nonsense. Like, he was drunk. We got that clip. We got that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm glad you're here, because you can counter me on what I was ranting about. But I think at the end of the day, I think where I'm the most frustrated is we do even get these questions. We do get the slip ups, but there is just a brainwashed
Yeah.
amount of people in this. It doesn't matter how they answer, doesn't matter what they answer. They're going to go back and do exactly what Caroline Levitt does and all these other assholes. What about Biden destroying this country for 4 years? And Biden didn't destroy the country for 4 years, but that's the kind of nonsense that they say.